And let's talk about the different college application types. So, regular decision, that means that usually your college application is due in early January. The college will let you know an admissions decision in March or April. And then on May 1st, that's National College Decision Day, you have to let the college know that I'm going to come here, I'm not going to come here. That's the day you let people know. However, many colleges now have early admissions programs too. And the first type is early action. That just means that you can apply early, either November, December, and the college will send you your admissions award earlier. And then you still don't have to let them know until May 1st if you're for sure coming or not. But there's something also called early decision. And those are early decisions. You send in your applications November, December, and the college will let you know soon after that, maybe sometimes in December, January. But that's special. That's a binding agreement. When you apply early decision to a college, what you're saying to that college is, if you admit me, I will attend. You're sort of making a promise up front. So, what I would say has to be in place to apply early decision is that you have to know far and above this one college is your favorite above all the others. And if you are admitted, you will attend. And that means you're promising to withdraw all of your other applications if you're admitted to that college. And so, what that also means is you don't get to hear back from the other colleges about their admissions decisions or about their financial aid. So that's tricky. So you really have to know if you are applying early decision, yes, I want to go here. And yes, I've done the research. I've talked to people in the financial aid office. I've done some calculators. And I believe, to the best of what I can find out right now, that we can afford this. So early decision is a little tricky. The positive of early decision can be that demonstrated interest I talked about. When you're saying that to a college, they know you're interested. And when you're saying you want to apply early decision. So that can be helpful on the admissions side, but you really are not going to be able to compare financial aid offers among all of the institutions. And then there's rolling admission. And that just means a college opens up the admissions process and you can apply anytime between November and May. I would say if you know you're going to apply to that college, apply the earlier the better, just also for financial aid purposes. Just if they have institutional monies that they're awarding that could run out at some point. So that's what I would say about rolling admissions. And then open admission, that's, for example, like the community college system. So the community colleges admit most students from most programs anytime. It doesn't mean all programs. There still are some programs, such as nursing, I know is one that comes to mind, that they have limited slots. And so it doesn't mean that every student can get into a nursing program at a community college. But most students can get into most programs all the time. And so that is great. One other caveat I'll say is now that community college is free, tuition and fees free in Massachusetts for everyone, which is wonderful. There are more students going to community college. So I don't know if that will mean at some point that, students will have a harder time getting into certain programs. But for now, what I said is still correct, but just know that more and more students are applying to community colleges because of that wonderful financial benefit. So I have a question about early decision. Could college deny me later, even when I inform them that I'm interested? Um, I guess I don't. You might have to follow up and tell me a little more. In other words, when you apply early decision, you are saying that if you admit me, I will come. I will attend. And so then if a college admits you, then you need to, you know, you probably need to go to that college. They wouldn't. So I don't. I guess you need to follow up a little bit more and tell me a little bit more. I think I'm not understanding your question fully. Okay. Thanks with that one, and I'll come back. All right. And then colleges, you will go to the admissions part of the college website. And on that college website, they will tell you what you need to do for admissions. And they will tell you this is the application form we use. And many times that's going to be the Common App. That's a very common college application. And that's you fill that out once and then you send it to all of the different colleges. So that's a nice benefit that you can do. The same is with the Universal College app. You can fill that out once and send it to the colleges that take that application. Then there's something called the Coalition app. Similar. Sometimes colleges might take two different types you could choose. So those are three of the common type of applications that you can then send to many colleges at once, which is helpful because you're only filling out the application once. Some colleges will just use an application that's on their website. And sometimes, especially these community colleges we were just speaking about, sometimes they might have a paper application. The Common App opens on August 1st, so you can start going in and completing that, and I think some of the others too, as early as August, but then you make sure you send it to the colleges by their admissions deadline.